Hello everyone and welcome to another nightly Read Aloud with Dr. Ivey. Today is Tuesday, June the 2nd, 2020, and tonight marks our 57th nightly Read Aloud during school closure. My name is Trevor Ivey and I am a proud educator in Sumter County, South Carolina, and like so many of my educator colleagues right here in my very own community, across the state, our nation, and even the world, are being asked to step up and out of their comfort zone to completely redesign teaching and learning experiences to ensure that our children remain meaningfully engaged during this very challenging time when schools are closed, children are home, but learning must continue. To that end, I have dedicated myself to a nightly Read Aloud to help redirect some sense of normalcy as a family, fun, engaging event designed for boys and girls of all ages. And taking place each school night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I share that Read Aloud recording on my social media channels. And being the second night of the final week, the 12th week of our Read Alouds during school closure, we are selecting books that go along with the theme of the last few days of school. And so for today's Read Aloud, I have selected probably a favorite by many boys and girls out there, certainly a favorite of teachers far and wide to share in the final days of the school year. It is a classic written by the famous Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Places You'll Go. Oh, the places you'll go. Let us read together. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off, and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction that you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener out there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to great heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can even happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in that slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and your chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you do decide to go in, should you turn left? Should you turn right? Or right and 3/4? Or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple, it's not. I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down long, wiggled streets and roads at a breaknecking pace, and you'll grind on for miles across weirdish wild space. Indeed, you are headed, I fear, toward a most useless place. It's called the waiting place. For people are just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a simple yes or no, or waiting for their hair to even grow. Everyone here is just waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or just another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip flapping once more, you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you are that kind of a guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There's so much fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you cannot win because you'll play against you. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot of. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance that you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hack and cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Boys and girls, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Box Bomb or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Alley, Von Allen O'Shea, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so you get on your way. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice. I am me, and I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers for me. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's Read Aloud, Oh, the Places You'll Go. It's a special Read Aloud for those boys and girls that are moving on in life. And maybe you are being promoted from one grade to the next. You might be moving from elementary school to middle school, from middle school to high school. Maybe you are taking that big step this week in graduating from high school. Maybe you're out there graduating from college, but oh, the places you'll go. A great book about life's journey, ups and downs you'll be sure to encounter. But remember, if you have the brains in your head and the shoes in your feet, and you'll be able to move mountains. And so boys and girls, remember, life is truly a journey. The power, as I am often reminded by a good friend of mine, is in the process. And it's not the final destination that truly counts. And it's the journey that gets you from here to there. So regardless of what next step you are taking, whether you are moving from one school to the next, moving from this community to another community, going into the workforce, the military, college, and good luck to you. Congratulations on reaching this amazing milestone in your life. I'm so proud of you, and I know so many others are as well. So boys and girls, before we say goodnight, before we wash our hands, brush our teeth, and get in the bed, let's take a moment to engage in our nightly reflection with our 4 questions. And starting with question number 1. What was your most favorite thing about today? Take a moment to share with your parent, your older or younger sibling, fuzzy friend who may be near you, or if you are alone, share out loud with yourself. What is your most favorite thing about today? Question number 2. What was your least favorite thing about today? Take a moment to share. Question number 3. If you could go back and change one thing about today, what would you change? Take a moment to share. And last but not least, question number 4. What is one thing that you hope is going to happen tomorrow? Well, that's it, boys and girls. Again, congratulations to all the graduates. Oh, the places you'll go. I and so many others are so proud of you. Do good, be somebody more. Start thinking about the legacy that you are going to leave in this world. And how will you make the world a better place? And making the world a better place starts with spreading kindness, and it starts with you and I. I hope you have a wonderful night. And remember, boys and girls, if no one has told you that they love you today, if no one has told you that they care about you today, I'm here to tell you that I love you and care about you oh so very much. And have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for another great Read Aloud as we celebrate the final few days of the 2019-2020 school year. Good night.